Hey guys, it's Yo Mama's Nuggets back here again, starting day 3. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, I was going to start recording just a little while ago when I came back, and I forgot it was the middle of the night, and I couldn't sleep because there was monsters around, and, well, then I started fighting the apocalypse, which is why I only have half a heart right now. So, in my exploration of the surrounding area, um, while I was trying to clear out stuff, as you can see, I've got some dirt and some sand. Um, I found a whole bunch of gardens, and I saved those because I wanted you guys to be here. I wanted to show you some of this stuff and how the gardens are good to gather while you're out and about, and then bring them back to where you are, and you can open them to plant them for more than just the soybeans that I have left at the moment. Or while you're out exploring, it's also a good way to keep and store food for a while. So we're just going to open the ones that I found in the area around me while I was clearing some stuff out. And hopefully we're going to at least get a couple of doubles, enough to to get some food so that I can get more than half a heart. Just punch all this stuff here and get all this wonderful food. Let's see. Oh, alright, so now with these things, the thing you have to do with these things, what you need to do is put them in your crafting table and turn them into seeds. Once you turn them into seeds, then you can plant them and gain yourself more of that good stuff back. I'm gonna try and eat anything other than the one of stuff, so that I can at least get seed enough to do more, and hope that I can have something to eat, enough to get me some health back. But I should be able to plant at least one of all these things, so that way when they grow up and I harvest them, I can get more, and you understand. So that's what I'm going to do to hope not to die here, because this is a rough start, I gotta tell you. Rough start to all this. But hey, we got a lot of really good stuff from those gardens. I think that's pretty much one or so of everything. We are going to try and plant the seeds so that we can reap what we sow, so to speak. Entirely too many puns. Really, really bad puns. This almost bothers me because I usually don't plant stuff or anything else until I'm ready to make a proper garden, and this is far from a proper garden. But we will worry about all that a little later on, when we're not going to die. Priorities, right? Priorities. So, last couple of things here. Or so I thought. So much stuff. Did a lot of things from that. Eggplants, peas. We are a little curries. Right. Double leaf. Triangles. Those. The other one, because that's cool. Those. Alright. Yeah, all this stuff really doesn't fill you up too well, which is rest of it. I'll eat some of it. Try and keep an eye on the time today too, so that I don't allow it to be nighttime to get stuck out here again. That was... I couldn't even stop running for my life and basically screaming in order to start to record. It was so bad. Like, as soon as I thought I had a moment, I was like, okay, I'm gonna record. Then I got blown up by a creeper over the hill that way, I think. And it was like, okay, I'm not gonna record. If I could just have a minute, it would be nice. And yeah, stuff just did not want to cooperate. Wanted to be as difficult as possible, and it was. It really was. But I suppose that's the nature of the game. Sometimes it's easy, and sometimes you get your butt kicked. Happens. I think it's happened to everybody once in a while here. Let's see. I know that there's a cube somewhere I can eat this. Look, I've got hearts. I know the candleberries and the broccoli. I think I've got lettuce out there somewhere. Looking at the bamboo shoot. Finally full health. Oh god. It gets so dark with these shaders on. It's nice, but I mean, it looks nice. Everything looks great. This game, it's fantabulous, which is not a word, but fantastic is. Look at the water. The water looks nice. Look at the sunrise coming over there. The sun is round. That's always a great thing. But yeah, all right, cool. Pretty sure that we now have enough food for. Well, we've got enough food for now. Which is great. Put some of this stuff back in there. And let us share. Alright, alright, so let's see if we have saplings. We'll plant a couple of those for now, because while those are growing, we are going to work on a couple of other things, and hopefully when those do grow, shut up, duck, we can get an apple out of it. If we get an apple out of it, then I can show you how to make an apple tree. You can actually have trees that grow apples that you can harvest the apples off of them constantly. I did get something else that I wanted to show you. If I can find it. I don't remember where it is. Oh, jute! I got jute. Yeah, we gotta work on that. Because there was up there on the one hill were ferns. And I took the ferns and they were all actually all grown and stuff. And I punched them and got jute, which is nice. So I just made it to seeds. And we are, excuse me, going to plant the jute seeds down here, which is, the jute seeds are basically, it's just going to grow into ferns. But like any other plant, as it grows, and you beat it up with your fist or whatever, you'll end up with, ooh, more moss. That's pretty cool. You'll end up with lots of moss over here now. Cool. Means I could use it to make mossy something. Use the jute to make string and burlap, and it's the vegan option of leather. See, that's basically a fern. And I don't, nope, not big enough. There's lots of ferns, but none of them are old enough yet to be anything. I don't know what that is. Alright, let's get some more extra wood. So we can start making a couple of things. I would like to get that jute going, so that we could at least get ourselves some leather armor and not be so terrified of our own shadow. Yes. Now I have full health. I'm not quite so scared anymore. Just gonna grab some of this wood. This we can come up here to get some of that ferns later on. Let's see. So there's some ferns over there. They don't look like they're fully grown yet either, so I can't get any jute off of that. This textile garden down there looks like that's nice. Nice to get some cotton. Here up. Yeah, I will gladly use the vegan options if needed, when necessary, and when easier. But I have nothing against killing any of this stuff, really. I just know that the ducks, I don't think the ducks are going to give me all that much. What is this? Give me this need to kill them out. I almost want to kill a duck and see what it does. See if I can make anything good out of the duck. Alright, I'm not digging everywhere trying to find a hole for this silly slime. Did the duck just lay an egg? The duck laid an egg. Is it a chicken egg or a duck egg? These are questions we need answered. About the circle of Minecraft life with the Picasso duck. Just says egg. I'm sure it's not going to give me a duck. I'm sure if it does anything, I'm sure if it does anything, it'll give me a chicken. Which, you know, is not horrible, I guess. Gardens would be good. Where's that? Loamy dirt. Yeah, there's zombies too. Where these things are. But they stay wherever they're at. Leave me alone. Alright, let's see. I don't know. Can't really start on any of these huts because I wanted to make them out of bamboo. And I don't see any bamboo, which is an issue. We are going to have to see if we can go over this hill really quick. I think this is all that, yeah, it's that bog area. I'm not going to find any bamboo over here, but we can pick up some more gardens while we're at it. And they just keep growing. I'm just going to keep picking them up. That's how I got all those other ones. I mean, they're not rare. It's nice. You can find stuff to start whatever type of a farm that you want to. Don't want to get lost. We've only got about a minute or so left here in this here particular episode, and just want to find some bamboo. Is that too much to ask? There's bamboo, usually bamboo everywhere. I cannot express to you enough how much of everywhere that there is usually bamboo. Obviously, can't for life me find bamboo anywhere. Which is, of course, but just because I'm telling you guys that it's all over the place, we're not going to find it. It's going to take me like 2 episodes to find some bamboo. Well, I'm going to roam around and pick up the gardens And try not to get lost, because we haven't made a mine yet, so we haven't worked on a compass or anything. It's like, what do I work? And yeah, so I'm gonna do that. See if I can find some bamboo. Should be fairly, should be somewhat. I should find bamboo really quick. Really don't want to just leave you guys at the end of your episode, the end of this episode, without finding any bamboo. But there's some birch wood. Just want to go give it another 30 seconds here, so try and come around this corner and see if we can see some bamboo somewhere. If I go too much farther, I'm going to end up getting lost, and yeah, now that we found a perfect spot, I really don't want to have to go up and try and find another one. That would take some time. Crickets! Oh, guys are nice when you're not near my house. They're kind of cool. It's cool to have crickets for a little bit, and then it's just annoying. They never stop. They never, ever, ever stop. And I mean, after you solve the problem of the cricket that is destroying all of your stuff, then the next problem is just trying to get them to shut up, which they don't ever go away. It's ridiculous. Alright guys, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to search through most of this forest, I guess, to try and find some bamboo, and I will get back to you tomorrow. You guys have a good day.